Greetings of the day, children. Today, as you can see, we are going to adhere to few important explanation of the poem Fire and Ice by Robert Frost. Fire and Ice is one of Frost's most popular poems. It was published in December 1920 in Harper's Magazine and in 1923 in his Pulitzer Prize winning book, New Hampshire. It discusses the end of the world, likening the elemental force of fire with the emotion of desire and ice with hate, indifference. It is one of Frost's best known and most antagonized poems. So, the poem is a compression of Dante's Inferno. Frost's diction further highlights the parallels between Frost's discussion of desire and hatred. The hatred with Dante's outlook on sins of passion and reason with sensuous and physical verbs describing desire and loosely recalling the characters Dante met in the upper rings of hell. Taste, recalling the glutton. Hold, recalling the adulterous lovers, and favor, recalling the hoarders. In contrast, hate is discussed with verbs of reason and thought. Further discussing about the symbolical rhyme scheme. In a 1999 article, John N. Serio claims that the poem is a compression of Dante's Inferno. He draws a parallel between the 9 lines of the poem with the 9 rings of hell and notes that, like the downward funnel of the rings of hell, the poem narrows considerably in the last 2 lines, which has been discussed by its apparent rhyming scheme. Additionally, the rhyme scheme, as I just told you, marks itself to be as follows: ABA, ABC, BCB. He remarks is similar to the one Dante invented for Inferno. I repeat, he marks the same rhyming scheme, which is so similar to the one that Dante had invented for Inferno. So such is the Dante's ring of hell, which is so much like the inverted funnel. The upper is the lesser sin, and the more it gets deep, the deeper is the sin. The deepest lies the foremost sin, where it is thought is the harbor of Lucifer, now called as Satan. Denoting a merge of Dante's Inferno and Frost's Fire and Ice, I want to speak something which you must know, children. According to one of Frost's biographers, Fire and Ice was inspired by a passage in Canto 32 of Dante's Inferno, in which the worst offenders of hell, the traitors, are submerged while in a fiery hell up to their neck in ice. In an anecdote he recounted in 1960 in a Science and the Arts presentation, prominent astronomer Harlow Shapley claims to have inspired Fire and Ice. Let's talk about the style and structure of the poem Fire and Ice. So it is written in a single 9-line stanza, making it an enjambment which greatly narrows in the last 2 lines. The poem's meter is an irregular mixture of iambic tetrameter and dimeter, and the rhyme scheme, which is ABA, ABC, BCB, suggests but departs from the rigorous pattern of Dante's terza rima. Note, terza rima is a rhyming verse stanza form that consists of an interlocking 3-line rhyme scheme. It was first used by the Italian poet Dante Alighieri, and once again proclaims the deeper meaning of this title, Fire and Ice, thereby provoking me to read it once again to you children. Some say the world will end in fire, some say in ice. From what I have tasted of desire, I hold with those who favor fire. But if I had to perish twice, I think I know enough of hate to say that for destruction ice is also great and would suffice. Thank you.